Bring me another pint, would ya? I'm about to play 18 fucking holes and...
Today, we are talking about sobriety on a golf course. And I'm super excited to talk about this topic because there's a lot of controversy around, should you drink on a course? Should you smoke on a course? What are we doing? Why are we doing it? When should we not?
And naturally, this game can make you feel embarrassed. Naturally, this game puts pressure on whether or not you look like you know what you're doing or you don't know what you're doing. Either you're practicing or you're not practicing. So there's a lot of emotions. There's a lot of internal struggles happening within the human experience when playing golf. So we understand and don't condone drinking.
You don't not condone drinking.
Okay, well, playing golf, yes, you're right. I mean, we're not against it.
I think it's...
Oh, sorry, did I say we condone?
We don't condone it.
Oh, we don't care if you are sober or not sober.
Yeah.
Okay. What am I saying?
Saying I don't condone it means I don't approve of it.
Oh, no.
It's a vulnerable game by nature. And I think especially when you have a bunch of dudes getting together and egos involved, you don't want to get out to the golf course, actually be trying your hardest and suck, and then have to be like, yeah, I really tried my hardest and I still suck. So I think
yeah, that's embarrassing.
Having a drink or playing it off a little bit, you don't care, you weren't trying your hardest, can be easy. It can be an easier way to handle that vulnerability. And so I think sometimes that's why people will want to drink, just to kind of, help with that, embarrassment, like you said. Showing up, playing your hardest, and then still having a bad day is really hard to manage emotionally. And I mean, we've had days where you're playing your best, you're playing your hardest, and you're not playing your best, rather. And you want to just quit. I just want to be done. I want to be done for the day. I want to leave this tournament.
Or I want to leave this round.
Yeah, I just want to be done with it. And it's really hard to choose to continue.
Correct. Because it allows, that's why I think the symbiotic life and golf do go hand in hand, and we can start to evaluate and bring awareness to ourselves, hopefully heighten our emotional intelligence to, why do I get angry? Why do I get frustrated? Am I allowing myself to take a beat? Am I exploding with just rage and these emotions? And yes, I understand that's coming through golf and we can understand the reason, but I'm sure there's other parts that are creeping out in our lives on a day-to-day basis that maybe we can evaluate and hopefully get better at and hopefully become a better rounded person.
Yeah, and obviously we're not talking about there's a time and a place to party. I love to party.
I like to party.
Love it. Love a good time.
Absolutely.
But there's a time and a place for it. And I think when you're out there and you're here to party, I think go for it. Party, get it, have a great time. But when you're here to work on your golf game, there's got to be some conscious effort and acknowledgement that I'm going to stick this out even if I'm having a bad day. And something I often see actually in tournaments is people get really nervous in the first couple holes and they want to start drinking to take the edge off, to get looser, to loosen up, to get into the rhythm. But then it's anytime you're drinking and you're not in a good state of mind, you're typically going to overdo it and you're going to end up in a worse state of mind. On the course, off the course, whatever. Because
there's that window where you think you're getting better. You're
but
hitting.
You're keep going.
And right, but then you're like, oh, I have to make the turn. I'm already starting to buzz, or now I'm starting to get drunk.
Or I have to keep the buzz going for 4 hours straight. And
that's a good round.
Yeah.
If it's 4 hours.
And then you see them fall apart. Usually around 13, 14, you start to see some real sloppiness.
And that's where the stamina needs to kick in when you need that endurance. You need that deeper level.
And people lose it. They lose it between 12 and 16. They lose their marbles.
Even if you're not sober, you can lose it.
Yeah. And so I feel like the trade-off is not worth the price you pay towards the end of the round, because it's like, yeah, it took off the edge in the beginning, but you'd be better off if you just spent the time learning how to manage your emotions
Sure.
at the beginning of a round, how to handle first hole jitters, how to get yourself over that hump, showing up to the course earlier, getting yourself warmed up, getting yourself loose the right way, and preserving the back nine of your game, because you're just sabotaging yourself. You think you're doing yourself a favor, but really you're sabotaging yourself in the long run. I feel like we've seen that so many times that we almost count on it. We're like, we're getting to the back nine, they're going to fall apart, it's going to be fine, we're going to make a move now.
And there's one shout out to this person that left me in awe. And I haven't seen a player make a bogey on the last hole. And this person was just slinging a golf bag over their shoulder, had a couple of shooters, a couple of beers here and there.
This was from years ago. This one guy we randomly played with that Joon will never forget.
No, he was just cool, calm, collected, knew how to play the game.
You need to go on Craigslist, like, missed connections.
Yeah, right. Hey, guy from this round in 2000, whatever. But I think there is a time and a place where maybe you can balance that you're going out to have a good time, but you've also reached a spot in your game where it's just fun. You're just trying to relax, and it's not an aid. It's not a crutch to your game, but it's just a part of enjoying yourself on the course.
He was drinking, like he was having like shooters here and there, but he was having shooters because he was there to like relax, cut loose, and just enjoy his game. He wasn't working on his game. He was there to just enjoy.
Or maybe he was. We don't know.
No, he was clearly very like, he had put the work in.
He had put the work in over the years. He
was just so chill, just
yeah, it was
birdie, par. It was just
impressive.
like
it was so smooth.
Yeah, it was great.
And along those lines, we do want to talk about if you drink or you don't drink, or if you're sober or not sober. What about the purity of music on the golf course?
The purity
or the impurity?
The impurity. Come on now.
I'm not a music person. I think that if you are a music person, that's great. You like to have the vibes. I will be the person that asks and requests that you turn it off during at least my stroke. And I think because of the technology of having Bluetooth, and even golf carts now have Bluetooth inside them so you can play music, I think that's something you absolutely have the freedom to do, but just kind of allowing the awareness level of other people, and if it's something that they want to have or not have, and just kind of, again, showing that etiquette of the observance of other people playing this game and how they like to play this game is important.
I'm a purist when it comes to this topic. I feel like one of the heartbeats of golf is it's the etiquette around consideration of other players. That's why you don't talk during a person's shot. You don't move during a person's shot. You are waiting, like you don't even go until everyone's on the green together. Like there's these elements of how you play the game of golf that are based in consideration of other players, and everyone just stops what they're doing and they hold space for someone else to play their game, to execute their shot, to and I think playing music completely negates that entire vein of the game of golf.
It's like, here's my environment. Now I'm forcing you to be in my environment.
Yes. And you
that may not be your intentions. I get that.
You've said it before. It's like somebody coughing at the top of your backswing.
Right.
Or
ripping their glove off.
While you're swinging. It's just like, what are you doing?
It's just a small thing. Like, it's just a very subtle thing. But
I'm curious. I don't like the music. I want to hear nature. I want to hear you hit the ball. I want to hear the ball hit the cup. I want to I don't want music.
Yeah. So and we don't need Chad yelling
for it, but
Chad, stop yelling in the hole. Like, it's just ridiculous. I can't stand the guys even when I'm watching golf. I'm not
that's a good
here
topic. To
watch you yell. Like stop. Just stop yelling.
Yeah, there's become like this new culture around some golf tournaments that has become very like
waste management,
party culture around like some of these more modern golf tournaments, like Waste Management, Live Golf.
Which is fine. We think it's great.
yeah, it's fine. It's a party,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just interesting to notice the difference of like where golf started.
Mm-hmm.
It's very like posh and serious and whatever. And I do like the accessibility is growing, and
Mm-hmm.
but I do feel like there should be some, like, again, it's the time and place thing. Like, there should be some tournaments where you're loud and you're partying and you're cheering and you're drinking and you're throwing beer on people. And then there should be some where it's quiet and you are just doing a golf clap, because there's something like very nostalgic about that style of tournament. And
you're all in that moment together. You know?
Yeah, like there's something like really satisfying about the reverence around the game too. You know, at least for me, I feel that way. I like the posh vibes.
Right. In all reality, we get it. We're not going to be on tour. We're not going to chase, you know, making this our career, which we're not. And we understand that there's a different level of seriousness to it. So that's just how we enjoy playing the game. We enjoy playing it, I guess, at its purest form.
We're purists, clearly. So tell us what you think. Tell us why we're wrong. Tell us what we're missing and why we should shut the fuck out.
Yeah, Chad.
Bye.